Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about laid back husbands. This one said why laid back husbands are actually the worst. Hmm. Hmm.
One of the hardest marriages for
Makes
women to be
sense.
in is with the laid back, go with the flow husband, who is actually the cousin of the good guy presenting husband that we talked about a few weeks ago. Because women are told that this is the dream. We're conditioned to believe that we're controlling, and men are conditioned to see us as controlling. So this feels like a natural segue in a relationship. He's chill, he's easy, he's a let you decide, babe kind of guy. And you're supposed to feel lucky, but here's what this actually ends up looking like for most women. It means that you decide where you live, what the kids do, what school they go to. You decide holidays, budgets, dinner. You decide when to visit family. You decide when something is wrong in the relationship and needs to be addressed. Whereas he just goes with the flow, which sounds peaceful until you realize that you are the flow. You are the planner, the anticipator, the risk assessor. You are the one hearing every possible outcome in your head. And the shittiest part about that is that if something goes wrong, if the vacation is stressful, if the budget's too tight, if the schedule is too much, or the kids are falling behind in school, he just gets to say, well, I didn't care. I was fine with whatever. And of course you were, because you weren't the one having to think about it. Because when you don't have an opinion, you don't have responsibility. When you're easygoing, you're never held accountable. When you're just happy to help, you never have to lead. And just like with the good guy presenting husband, women end up exhausted, not because he's mean or because he's abusive, but because he got to opt out of the mental weight of being an adult. One of the hardest
Guys, this is deep. It is why when women in this kind of relationship or marriages complain, people from the outside is asking, well, he's the best. You've got the best husband since sliced bread. Why are you complaining? But they don't understand the mental exhaustion. And sometimes even those women, they don't know how to actually put it into words to explain it so that people understand. Because they're the one wearing the shoe. They know where it's pinching them. But they don't know how to even explain it so that people understand. Because whether we like it or not, when a man, if you see a household that a man is actually leading that
To
household,
where it is
check that household. You cannot compare it. In fact, there's a video I want us to see. I've not even listened to the
it's
entirety of it. I
crazy
just
how we've
heard the
been
beginning and I said,
married
okay, it
4 years.
goes with this one.
We've been
Let's take a
together
listen to
8
this.
years, going on 9. And when we first got together, you was opening up my doors, you was complimenting me and everything. And I feel like now that we've been together for so long, you have gotten so comfortable to whereas I feel like you don't think that I need that because we solidified. But as I sit up here and think, I'm like, why is it that he don't do it no more? Is it because I don't say nothing? Or is it because you done got too comfortable and we are married and understandable? I understand that people get comfortable in marriages, relationships, and stuff like that. But I'm literally sitting up there asking myself, what's going to keep our marriage thriving? If he don't compliment me, you don't even notice when I get my nails done.
You, Ashley.
Stanley, when I get my nails done, you don't even compliment my nails.
Okay, I wanted to compliment the man that, oh, I love how he keeps calm for her to, talk. But when she's not talking, it's not like somebody is telling you, this is what I'm also learning. And I'm learning to also apply it in my life entirely, not just right now I'm not even in a relationship, but the lessons I'm picking now, I'm just asking myself, where do I need to improve this in my life as a whole? Do you get? And somebody is telling you how she's feeling because of what you've not been doing, and you are telling the person, but I'm doing. But it's telling you, no. Can we learn to love people how they want to be loved, and not what we think they should be loved or how we think they should be loved? I think that's one of the primary problems we're having as humans. Check your life.
You
Even
go
you as a
watching
woman,
TV. What
you do
TV
it
show
too,
you
as
talking
a
about,
man,
man?
because you are
Who
doing
done
it.
put this in your mind now?
So now you deflecting because now you think that I'm watching something, but these are my feelings. This is how I feel.
So when you realize that I ain't been complimenting you and all, which I know I have, but when you notice this to where you got to this point?
If I say, ooh, babe, you like my nails? After I go get my nails done, why I got to say that? You know when I go get my nails done.
I'm gonna be
You
honest
know
with you,
that.
because I'm used to you looking pretty. I'm used to you looking dolled up. I'm thinking what's
He just answered that question. Why do I need to compliment you? I'm used to you looking pretty, so I don't need to reaffirm it to you again. That's the problem. And he was telling her about complimenting, but thank God. But he is not even hearing what he's saying. I'm used to you doing that. So, and why do I need to compliment you? And that's the problem the woman is saying, that he has gotten comfortable. He has gotten comfortable. What he used to do before, now that they are married, he's no longer doing it. Is it because they're not married? And I think that's also the problem a lot of people are facing in marriages, especially women. Some men become comfortable after they get married. But why do I need to do the work again? I don't need to chase again. All that I've been chasing, I've finally caught
You
it.
understand?
So why do I need to
Ain't
continue
gotta be
chasing
explained, but
you?
I get it. You need
He actually answered
reassurance,
that
but
question. I'm used
I'm
to
gonna
you
keep it a
looking
buck
pretty.
with you, if I may. Can I? We having a grown conversation here.
Go ahead, Stanley.
Yes, do have a lot to do with the fact that I am comfortable. It got a lot to do with the fact that I got you now. It got a lot to do with the fact that I done got that pussy. It got a lot to do with the fact that I beached that pussy. However, when I do notice things, because what you looking for me to be intentional. I'm not looking around every day to check out your nails or to check out your eyelashes because I'm working. I'm doing other big priority things, and when I do have the time, I can't notice your beautiful hands.
Oh my God. Did he just invalidate her totally? I'm not the type that usually do this, but I'm watching it happen real life. And I'm also learning from this as well. So we need to pick our own lessons. Somebody is telling the problem, telling me, oh, this problem is too small to take up my time. I'm busy looking for what money for us to eat. And you're telling me to have time to look at your lashes and your nails. Those ones are inconsequential. Oh my God. And that's why when we say it's in the little things. It is in the little
I
things.
can't notice your beautiful smile and
This, oh
what
my God,
flavor
this is a
lip
prime
gloss you might
example.
have on. I might even notice the
What?
20-inch eyelashes, babe. But this is what I'm telling you. If I was a nigga around the house doing nothing, that wasn't going out every day, my reinsurance that we have a place to stay, a roof over our heads, making sure it's food on the table. If my mind wasn't so bottled up with not to undermine what you looking for, but you gotta consider also, man, not to charge it to my heart, but my mind, because sometimes, man, the world do stresses a nigga out. To where when I come in, I'm not intentionally looking for your nails to be done. Because, baby, sometimes I might just like you without nails. I like to see you in your true form. Not saying these things don't enhance your beauty, because Lord knows it do attracts me to you. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is a two-way street. Sometimes, baby, it's not intentional, maliciously done. Sometimes unintentional, because what have been done that you not necessarily seeing me do when I leave out that door. My hands got calluses. Your hand look like something that belong in a palace. And you know what? This is what I've created for us. For you to be.
Hey. So this thing that when you say, when you are just like, oh my God, I just literally experienced, like we're just watching it okay, not in real time, but this, and they actually put it out. Is it that they're not seeing the problem, or maybe they're just acting this? I'm not invalidating that the man is working to make sure the family is in good, but see, in the midst of chasing the paper, chasing the bag, let's not forget, let's not forget that it's important we pour into each other. Because what's the essence of chasing all that money when there is no happiness to like even enjoy it? Since okay, we are chasing the money, so since I'm chasing the bag, I don't need to look at you, I don't need to appreciate you. So long as I'm giving you money, you should be okay. And this is where the problem lies. Some men thinking that since I'm taking care of your bills, you should be satisfied. Everything should be okay. You should be okay. It's not about the money. Hey. And this is why, like some women are saying, this is why when they get into the bedroom, they're not relaxed to enjoy the sex because they've not been poured into. So they can't even give you let me see the comments, guys. Somebody said he ate this. He explained it very well. I don't think he did though. In my own, I don't think, for me he didn't, because he just turned around to invalidate the woman's feeling. I understand he made some good points, but this conflict has not been solved. It will go on. It will go on. It will continue because they've not arrived at a solution. So in other words, don't complain. Just be okay. Keep quiet about what it is, whatever it is that you don't like. I don't need to hear it because I'm making money. And look at this. The women are saying, oh, he ate. No. This is not it. This is not it. Somebody said providing doesn't cancel out giving reassurance from time to time. Is that the top priority? No, but making an intentional effort to meet your partner's needs is still part of a relationship. Thank you so much. Thank because all these women that are talking up, I guess because of them they need the money. This is why, as a woman, you need to make money. When you start making money, it will influence the choice of the quality of relationship you go into. We women, we need to start actually going out there to work. Because when you actually work, you understand how hard it is to make money. Which is why when a man gives you, the little he gives you, appreciate it. And it also influences the choices of men you choose for yourself. Ah. Somebody else said, I like that he explained his perspective, but he still needs to acknowledge hers. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. So he just turned around to counsel whatever the woman brought to this conflict resolution. There was no resolution. He didn't even acknowledge her at all. And looking at it, this is not resolved. The woman is still not happy. There needs to be a compromise, and you can tell she sees the truth in what he's saying, but all she's asking for is to be seen. That doesn't take much. It doesn't actually take much. We've seen videos of men that as they're entering, coming back from work, they're already noticing that, oh baby, you got a new hair. Even down to their son is noticing as he's entering the door. Oh mama, you got a new hair. Oh, you look so fine. How long does that take? How long does that take? No. Like I love the fact that some women are actually getting it. I don't know. His response isn't it. Like, nope, she's right. She's telling you she noticed you changed and started moving differently after marriage and how she needs to be loved. Your response, you are right, baby. I'ma do better. Who cares if she always looks pretty? Compliment her anyway. If you like her natural nails, say it. It takes 5 seconds to say a compliment, and there are 86,400 seconds in a day, and you can't take 5 out of them to say it to her, or 60 seconds to text her one. Now, laziness kills relationship. Listen and adjust or watch it die slowly. This is it. Before you know it, this woman in a few years' time, she tell you she's done with the marriage. And people will be thinking, but he's a provider. Providing is not the only thing that sustains a relationship. Feed it. Feed it. Make sure your tank is full. Emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically, financially. Finance is just one angle of it. I'm a single girl and I even get this, which is what the problem is. A lot of us don't get it. We just jump one. You see, why was he doing all that work as a single guy? Because he knows she needs to hear it. But now that he has gotten her, he has become complacent. Oh, guys, I'm getting worked up. Oh. Somebody said he just talked himself out of all issues for the rest of the month. Okay. Guys, see you on the next video. Bye.